Hey y'all, I am Adam McCoy.
And I'm Lucas Schuyler Scott with Schuyler Scott Studios.
And welcome to Slim Pickings, the show where we explore and teach y'all DIY and low-budget filmmaking techniques.
In this episode of Slim Pickings, we DIY a Steadicam and use it to produce some amazing content. This Steadicam. Check out the short for this episode on this Steadicam.
HQ? HQ, come in. This is Agent 5. I'm in position to disarm.
Great work, Agent 5. Now open the bomb casing and tell us what you're looking at.
Headquarters, we got a problem.
What is it?
It's just a bunch of wires.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's just a bunch of gray wires.
Agent 5, are you colorblind? Why do we have a colorblind agent? Why did we send a colorblind agent to defuse a bomb?
I don't know, sir.
In my defense, the chances of coming across this bomb are 5,498 to 1.
Okay, the long blue or gray wire that's connected to the motherboard, that should be the one to cut. Do you see an extra long wire connected to the motherboard?
Yes.
That should be it.
Wait, but how
How do we know?
Look, it's a strong gut feeling. And my gut's never wrong.
Agent 5? Agent 5!
Should we call Agent 6?
Get Agent 6 on the line.
The ingredients. I know this list looks like a lot, but it's not really that bad. Total spent, around $35. It's time for the build. The first thing that we're going to do is connect the 3 pipes to the T-joint. It's really as simple as that, just making a larger T. Easy. The next step is a little bit more complicated, and it involves the wooden platform that the camera is going to sit on. First you mark the center of the board using the Sharpie and the measuring tape, and then you drill your bolt through that, giving your camera a place to sit. Then we took the flange, put that over the bolt, marking the center, took the Sharpie, and marked 4 spots as a guideline for when we drill. Now we take the drill according to the guideline and just drill in the 4 screws, securing the flange to the board. Boom, done. And now it's time for the final step. We attach the weight and the end cap to the bottom arm. We attach the second end cap to the middle arm, giving us a nice round surface so we don't cut anybody with that sharp metal. And then we attach the platform to the top arm, thus completing our DIY Steadicam. Boom! Wasn't that awesome? The costumes were convincing, and the prop, the bomb, this bad boy, looked like a bomb. Now, it looks like a bunch of computer and stuff. Actually, the box you can get from the post office for free. They won't charge you to pull these things out. The tube I found at home, and all of the wiring was from an old computer that my father-in-law had no use for and just gave to me.
Everybody's got one of those.
Everybody's got one of those.
Everybody's got one of those.
Every house has some electronics that aren't in use anymore, and you can take them apart and use components in order to make something kind of fun and convincing, like this bomb.
The same concept can be used for making the inside of a cockpit, or any kind of machinery, or a giant server that you have to cut cables on. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it.
It's amazing, versatile, and absolutely free. The other aspect, the costumes, were also completely free. Shopping at home and keeping some of your old clothes is one of the best ways where you can have a small stockpile of various costumes. Dress shirts, camo, things like that. If you're not wearing it anymore, keep it aside, keep it in the bin in order to have more costumes. That's what I did, and that's how we got some awesome costumes.
And if you're going through your closet and you can't find what you're looking for, chances are somebody else that you know might have it. And so
that is true. Reaching
out to other people, collaborating with others, that's always a great way to assimilate the things, which actually brings us to the next piece, which is locations. The location didn't cost us a dime. It was very simple and very easy. A lot of people think that if you call up a business and you're like, hey, I want to shoot something there, they're going to be like, oh, it's going to be $500 or whatever craziness.
Right.
And I can tell you from my own personal experience that people, especially local businesses and communities, they're excited to see film production happening and they want to be part of it. And so just saying, hey, we're making something, can we use your location? You're going to get a lot of yeses for sure. And if you don't, just find another location. That's okay. Yeah. Or find some money and pay for it if you gotta have that location.
Right.
I do want to talk about my experience with the Steadicam. So when we were first building, this, I've used a lot of different pieces of camera equipment. I've never used one that looks like this exactly, and I was definitely concerned about it. But after we tried it out, I found that it actually is a pretty good Steadicam. We did a few different tests before the actual shoot day, and it basically neutralizes camera handshake altogether. Yeah. It's really pretty good. Now, it's not advanced like some kind of 3-axis gimbal or, the professional glide cams or anything like that. But if this is your only option to remove that handshake, if you just kind of get a good grip on it, but not try to control it too much from there and use this as a nice turning point, you can get a lot of really cool, smooth shots using this DIY Steadicam. This is definitely an option for getting some really cool, smooth shots.
Thank you for watching this episode of Slim Pickins, the show where we explore and teach y'all how to do low-budget film making.